Is that oh, this could be delirium? Dinosaurs. Oh boy, we need counterspell. We need counterspells yesterday. Moment you see. Oh, but they will play this. But they still can zombify, right? Seize the spores, here's the dinosaurs, or they're preparing already. Do we want to get rid of this? No, they will just burn it. Negate is an interesting one. I mean, it hits the zombify. Cavern of Souls will be a problem. So now they cannot rack those joints up. However, they can zombify. Let's see if they have it. That's the first check of the game. I could bounce things. They can just try to play a dinosaur normally. They will have 7 mana on the next turn already. Huh. I think we have to... Guys, I know. It pains my heart, but we cannot miss the land, and we would. Which is really bad. Withering Torment is okay, but not perfect. I think one Into the Roil has to do. We need to play land, we need to drop the apparatus, we need to scare them a little bit, but it can be already a tally into our face. So we need to get this apparatus going as soon as possible, because we have ways to recover. Well, that's a tally, you know? Here we go. That's the one card I really didn't want to see on this turn, but it is what it is. Our opponent hit a zombify. At least they need to target with counter. They will take a while. Like, it's very clunky UI, so yeah. And now, unfortunately, we have to counter it, because otherwise we literally die on this turn, which seems like a bad idea. Usually when I have the choice between winning the game and losing the game, I choose the winning part. So let's try to go this direction, it might help. I mean, we removed the tally, we removed zombify. Let's be honest, we won't get better than this at this point of the game. We need to set up double apparatus. I really hope they don't have another combo. I wasted a counter spell to hit the lance, and we need to roll with it. Okay, this is huge. If we can get 1 or 2 turns before they recover, that will be massive. I could hit a land, but well, I think stock up for a counter spell. No, you're going like this, my friend. Those counter spells. Here you go. Land is nice. It's really nice. How do we play it, man? Counter spells aren't very good because of caverns. They will probably play around it, especially now. Torment can do something, but not too much. Maybe we just go into robbery. I honestly think it's the best play. We can even drop Mindsplice Apparatus, which means every card will be basically 1 mana. Alright, and this is why we hold the counter spell. And we get 1 mana discount, so I believe we can make this play. Listen, we are fighting. That's the already a tally dropped. That's the second reanimation spell. We are fighting. We are defending. Do I need a land for the next turn? It's juicy, but probably not extremely necessary. Second count. Alright, I hoped for this draw. I mean, we are getting somewhere. I want to drop apparatus. Our win con is milling them with double apparatus probably, and potentially some 3 steps ahead making copies of this. Can you please chill for a second, bro? Like, I really want you to not reanimate a game-winning dinosaur on a single turn, if that would be possible. Thank you. I think it's Mystical Teachings for a counter spell. Don't forget, we get the second instance of this. Is that the wrong tap? I think the tapper got us on the Painlands, which means I need to take a different counter spell. But we can just go for the Exhale. It's not relevant for later, but it's super good for this turn. Alright. I mean, let's go. It's also 1 blue mana, so we can cast it very nicely on this turn. Nope. As always, nope. Please stop for 1 turn. Don't try to win the game on the spot. Please, bro. I believe you can do it. Nope. Horrible draw. We got 1 turn ahead. Okay, we need to drop Apparatus, we need to hit Mystical Teachings, get 3 steps ahead or something, like we need big stuff, and we need them to not play a reanimation spell. Sure, it still helps them a little bit, they can draw a card, so they basically cycle, but it's the best we can hope for at this point. They have 7 mana. This can be important to get rid of, but first, let's drop the Apparatus. And we could bounce it. They can sacrifice, so we're not drawing a card. This will be 1 mana on the next turn, so it could be better to just reserve it for when we know. And you know what? I don't think this will ever work, but who knows? Maybe our opponent won't sacrifice it in response. I mean, we actually got the card! All they needed to do is just tap, get the mana, sacrifice it, and there's no target, so it fizzles. Alright guys, this is huge. Now we can stock up. We need to win quickly. Marang into land. It has to be a blue land. We have all the answers, guys. All we need is a little bit of time, and Torment can get Rakdos joins up. Oh boy. We can tutor for a counter spell, or we can just draw and see what we get. I think this is better, because we might just hit it, you know? We're at 19, so Bitter Triumph is probably a bit better. We can use Virtue and get their own dinosaurs. Right, Impulse is prime way to find the answer. Okay, we'll keep finding it, alright? I know I can use Tutor, but it's like super good play. And I actually need to care about the mana. Land's not needed. See? Do we want to go for Omen? Maybe we just go 3 steps ahead? We cannot counter dinosaurs anyway. So we go, okay, we have 5 mana discount. So we pay 2 mana. I think we can make all the modes. Our opponent has only 2 mana left, so nothing important. This means we get more answers. We copy the Apparatus. I should copy the smaller one. Because if they want to remove something, it's this one, then I lose everything. They don't, but you know, it's still bad play, basically. Like, the difference is basically non-existent, but it's still a better play, but by like, you know, 0.0111% or even lower. So, let's go for this. Now we can rob them. Super hard. We have 1 card. Alright, there are 38 cards. We have what? 7-8 mana discount, counter spells. I think it's worth a stock up. We need to stock up on those answers. This should be good. Okay, don't forget this is sorcery speed, so you won't be able to cast it later. And we still want to go for Mindsplice Apparatus. 2 cards. Oh, this will be a bit painful. I don't want to show them Robbery. Apparatus is not bad. We will just counter Rakdos joins up. By the way, our opponent reanimated like 4 times already. It's a little bit on the rough side, you know? We cannot counter it, but this is the only one we actually don't care about. It doesn't kill us, doesn't really do much here. And this could be the first robbery. We have double robbery, let's go. This is the first one. So we have 6 mana, 11, 14 cards. That's a good start. And it will get worse on the next turn. I think this is worthwhile play. We kinda show our hand a little bit, but oh my god, that's a lot of decent cards. And we can try to fight them on the board, maybe. Okay, I actually need to think how we play this. I'm not sure, we could go for the Tyrant. Fabled Passage improves our draws, but we have only 18 cards. This can be a removal. We don't have a land that is untapped in the hand, so we will play one of theirs. Here's the forest. Might be awkward to use it, but we'll try. I don't want Fabled because then we have less cards in the library, and we might mill. What is the counterplay to them flip? When they flip, they search for a land or battle. I don't think they have anything meaningful. Yeah, I don't think it matters too much. We have how many cards? 7, so we are kinda okay. I think that's okay. I think that's it. We don't need to do anything. We are in a good spot. We just keep playing lands and prepare for the final robbery. 21 cards. 6 damage. Completely doesn't matter until Rakdos joins up, enters. But we have counter spells, right? We have 1 Negate, 1 Exhale. And we can find more if we have to. That completely doesn't matter. And I think we will probably mill them on the next turn. Vault? Sure. As long as something doesn't win the game on the spot, I think we're okay with it. Alright, this is the moment. Let's go for Apparatus. We need more. We need to go for the biggest memorable robbery against one of the best decks in the format. That's how we want to do it. And let's go for Impulse, just to make sure that we have all the tools. 18 cards still. Okay, you know what? That means we are winning. We have triple robbery, right? So we can waste this one. 3, 9, 12, 14. You can see those discounts are getting wild. Did I count right? Yep. Man, after playing Mono Red in my life, I still know how to do it. Alright, oh my god, this is scary stuff. And this is how we end this glorious game. Man, I hope you enjoyed Mindsplice Apparatus. Sing it one more time. Let's go for all the mana. So this is 10, 11. And like, let's go for 20 or something. Oh my god, it's so hard to go for it. Let's go for like 20 cards. It should be good enough. That's the opponent. 20 cards, please. You can draw in the response. So, yep, we will literally steal the whole deck of our opponent. And the best part, we don't even need it, because ours is way cooler. The standard feels so much better without all this mono red. Like, you can actually play the game. Imagine that. Imagine that. We have double impulse, so we don't need to cast it. And we don't need to show our opponent what we will go for. Oh, is that Annex? But they see the Torment, so we can still remove it. And oh, you don't like my counter spells? Let's take more, shall we? So let's see. I think we go for the Reef, because then if they have Annex, they will think we cannot cast Torment and they get the stuff. Or we can just play a normal land and get all the options. So I wanted to bluff, but it actually makes a difference. Because counterspell can be better. Oh, they want to bait. Nope. Nope. Do something, my friend, and then we will do something. So we could kill this at the end step and get the counterspell back. Which is honestly pretty nice. They're not making any progress. Or we can just play the land and chill. I will just go with this. I don't think there's any way they can punish us. Marang is very good, Negate is very good. Both of those cards are amazing, but we don't have too many cards in the hand, so this is a little bit better. Verge is absolute godsend. Because if they do the same play on the next turn, which is 0 plays, finally we can punish them super hard and they don't know about it. I really hope they don't play anything on this turn. They know about Annex, they will probably wait until we go for it. Oh my god, that's so good. With this, we are so far ahead, it's not even close. The game is still not won, but it's way closer right now. We have 2 lands, so we'll discard this one. Another Marang, perfect. Absolutely perfect. They will probably soon try to double spell. Honestly, just go untap lands. Let's make sure, so the easiest way to lose the game like this is to tap a little bit too much and give them, you know, the chances. So they will try to pressure us, so we finally do something and they can cast the stuff. The legendary stuff. Exhale. Let's go. No Marangs, just the regular Exhale. And now they can finally swing. This is non-land, so a little bit on the awkward side. Virtue hits this very nicely. Do we take the damage? No, we play the land, we don't have counter spells, but we have Withering Torment. We can trade it. Alright. You got your stuff. We're going for the bat, because then we use a card that is 3 mana anti-annex, and we get the card that is 3 mana anti-annex. So it's just better all around. We could even take more damage and get more control. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Because then we can 3 steps ahead with Kicker. Basically, it's Kicker, come on. And we have Virtue of Persistence, which is absolutely perfect at removing Sanctuaries. They have a demon. They are trying to sneak Annex for this whole game. And we'll do our best to not allow it. One of the cool plays is that we can allow it. Well, here's your demon. It would be such a shame if it got instantly bounced while we were drawing cards. Yep. And now we are getting to the good stuff, because now we can remove a creature, get rid of their lands, and still have double counter spell. And this is the beginning of the end, because our opponent has 0 pressure, but is incredibly annoying. Counter spell, go. And they have only 1 mana, because they turn Sanctuary into a creature, which has a downside that you can lose it. Oh my god, I actually need all. Those cards are beyond amazing, and this draw is perfect. Man, it's going perfect so far. This is why I love playing Control. Another bat. Our opponent is really going hard on this game plan. You know what? Let's go. Enjoy our hand. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a win con, showing our hand. Alright, they're going for it. I do it because we will probably draw a removal with Marang. We have so much mana that we can just double play it. That's why you don't want to lose those Sanctuaries. Oh man. I hope they don't have Deadly Cover-Up. That's something we need to be careful of. But we can incredibly punish them for not going for any meaningful play. I will keep... You know what? 1 negate... No. Those are great counter spells. Stock Up needs to stay. I think it's Bitter Triumph. Every turn it's getting better and better. So now we go Stock Up, because we need to find our, Mindsplice Apparatus, like the main card of the whole deck. And let's go for Stock Up. We don't need more robberies. You generally need 1 good robbery. And now we want to go for Apparatus into potentially Negate. We can take this hit and force them to make a play. If they go, look how long it takes them to replay this Arcfiend. Absolutely perfect, and it also allows us to completely ignore the whole turn, and this is where they lost. With this, there's no way, man. There is absolutely 0 way. They also know about at least 1 negate. And now we are getting the discount, which is probably the last thing our opponent wanted to see. Counter spells, and let's get Surveil, so our next draw is a little bit better without casting Marang. Perfect. This is the card. If I was greedy here, I would just Surveil it so I can cast it at the end step. But we don't need it. Like, we are so set here. Arcfiend. Yoink. You can see why it's fun to be the control player and not the other player. 1 edge. You got it, bro. You got it. We can start getting discounts. Don't forget, the more you cast Marangs, the more Marangs you have in your deck, as you can clearly see. I don't think we need to. Mono Black cannot really remove it. And let's find some perfect answers, shall we? Counter spell. This is how you close on your opponent, because they actually cannot make a play now. And this is the only thing they will have for the rest of the game, basically. And every turn you are stronger, and every turn they are weaker. Like, even if they use all the mana every turn, it doesn't matter. You have, like, so many answers right now. Sure. See, they literally need to finish the whole game with this 1 bat, and it won't work. I think this could... How many robberies do we have? You know what? The answer is always enough. 11? 13? I think that's a pretty solid robbery. It will be a little bit outrageous, and this is the painful death for our opponent. Come on, how is this not fun? And, oh, this is how you go with Annex. Well, now we can start casting every single Annex from their deck. Intimidation tactic, we can see their... Man, this is cool. I love playing my opponent deck. So let's start with duressing them. See what they have. Oh my god, we'll use their cards to get rid of their cards, which is... Oh, the anti-control not hand. Well, this is definitely painful for our opponent, and I think they have a creature. Here you go, that's your creature. This is surgical disassembling of our opponent. And now we can go for Virtue, it's 1 mana. What? Oh no, it's the exile part. It's fine. It's fine. We are so far. I didn't want to tap literal 7 mana, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. Let's make sure that we can answer stuff here. We can go 3 steps ahead for 2 mana. I definitely want to get rid of this. This is a little bit more damage than I want. I just wanted to spend 1 mana on my Virtue, though, but it's fine. Our opponent needs to draw something that wins the game right now through double counterspell or 1 counterspell with 3 steps ahead. So even with this insane tap, I don't... Well, I could actually protect. We are so incredibly ahead, it actually feels like, you know, like it's not even remotely close, man. We are going first. Interesting hand. We might get mana screwed, but we have ways to try to start the game a little bit. Not too much though. So we probably need to hit lands as soon as possible. If we can set up the apparatus, it would be fine. Like, we will get everywhere. We have a card advantage, we have answers, but we don't have time. I feel awkward. You know what? Let's go. It's a different mono-red. It might be even goblins. Is it? Okay, so they will probably bounce a lot of stuff. However, please don't get me mana screwed. And we could just bounce it, but I think it's worth to just go for Exhale. We do not behold the dragon. Needless to say, if we miss a land here, we are cooked. Fortunately, we are good at magic a little bit. We need to do it 1 more time and then we are set for the rest of the game. Well, this one fortunately doesn't do anything unless we go to combat phase, but we have a little bit of a stop here. So we could force them to do it again on the next turn. If we draw a land, it's a bad play. Yeah, let's go for it. Because if we draw an untapped land, which is what we really want, we don't really want to waste this opportunity because we didn't prepare for it. Well, it is what it is, you know? But I think it was worth a shot, because then you get a land and you are like, well, I did not prepare for it, so I'm not winning the game, even though I got the draw. So that's why I think it's worth to prepare for it. The maximum speed will be a problem. Like, this is a bit annoying. And I'm considering removing this right now. I cannot do more. We could go Outrageous Robbery, literally, to hit a land. And you know what? We are in such a situation, we will. And also take the pain, because why wouldn't we? Alright, I mean, we hit the... It's a tap land, but it's something. We could go with heavy and start attacking them. Is that really what we are trying to do? This feels so dumb. This creates quite a lot of pressure. It's a 2-3, so we could block this. But I think getting rid of, like, main creature that they might play is probably more important. But this was kinda legit play. I'm not sure which one is better. I really don't love giving them maximum speed. They have ways to use it for double strike, if I recall. So you don't really want to give it, but sometimes it is what it is. So if we target it, this one has haste. So if we target it with Go for the Throw, they will just, you know, lose it, sacrifice it. I think it's fine, because they are holding the mana. Now we can... So this is the turn. They don't know it, but this turn is special and very different from the other ones. So far we never could punish them for being passive. Well, unfortunately they got the play for this one. So they will keep drawing cards. We could give them 1 card and then try to go from behind. That's a rough one, honestly. We could also remove a creature. I mean, we are not countering it, that's for sure. We could even bounce it, but then they will just replay it on the next turn. So now we need to make a decision. Do we try to kill this? Or we give them the card, and set up Mindsplice Apparatus and go from there. I think this is a better choice, because we can do everything on the next turns, but we get scaling at least. Something we so far never had. They have blue mana, so Spell Pierce is potentially, you know, on the table, but I don't think I can play around it. Okay, those are good spells. We didn't hit a land, which is unfortunate, but finally we have plays. Alright guys, on this turn we can triple spell on 4 lands, because of course we got mana screwed. Not for the first time this game, so we are incredibly behind already, but we have ways. I could take 1 damage and bounce Into the Roil. A very greedy play. Okay, I think we go like this, because so far they didn't have different answer. They might sacrifice it, draw a card. That's fine. We are playing for tempo. There won't be another combat phase, and we deny the card here. And that means we can play Marang. Or a perfect card. No, Marang. Marang is the perfect card here. Don't forget, every turn we are getting the discount. And it's 3 lands, but you know what? I'm actually happy to draw it. Finally, we will be able to play spells, which is one of my ideas for the deck, playing spells. We could stock up if we feel we don't have enough answers, but we have also mystical teachings. So I will just chill with all the stuff, because we missed so many lands this game that we are a little bit behind, so we cannot tap too much. Alright, and this is the turn where we are skyrocketing ahead. Let's go. This will be for 3 steps ahead. That gives us huge control over the game. And then we can go for this and bounce the Siege, forcing them to replay it. It will not be the biggest deal, because they have spare mana every turn, but it will be, you know, helpful for us. Alright, and this... Okay, now we go for stock up for single point of mana. We stack some more answers, and I think we are dropping Apparatus, man. It actually will accelerate us more than just drawing a land. And we still have 1 mana to make a play. We don't have Marang, so we cannot counterspell easily. Yeah, I think we are getting ahead, really. Sure. This is a risky play. I assume I can control all the creatures until end of the game. Because with this, we will steal creatures from their deck. And they won't like it. Moment they see Robbery, I expect a super quick scoop. Okay, and now we are getting to the good part. And you know what? Let's spice things up. Our opponent likes goblins. They probably like goblins hitting their face as well. And let's go. Man, if they have Into the Floodmaw and they steal it, that would be funny. But let's go. And don't forget the token stays. We are getting the maximum speed, and at some point we can use it to accelerate more mana, which is kinda hilarious. Chainsaw. Oh, they're stacking those answers, sure. We assume that we can kill every creature until end of the game, so everything that requires a creature is basically useless. That's the game plan. And so far they probably have more removal, because there are so many creature decks that usually everyone is stuck to from... I mean, look at us. We have counter spells though. That's why we always are a little bit ahead. Another Robbery? Nah, 3 steps ahead. Because with this we can counter spells, copy the Apparatus and draw more cards. So we are 100% safe. And every turn we are basically gaining between 2 and 3 extra mana for Robbery, so it's like 3 extra cards. Yeah, 3 extra cards per turn. So moment we cast this on full mana, well, that will be something. Sure, let's hit the face, say, send the message a little bit. We don't get discount on creatures, so we will need to, pace them when we draw them. But they have a lot of 1-drops, so it's fine. Bro, they were considering removing it. They feel the pressure. And this is the turn. We have counterspell, 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 and Robbery, if they don't play anything meaningful. And I think this is the first turn when we go a little bit for the face. 6 and 7. 13 cards? I mean, that's a definitely good start. Let's steal some goblins. Oh, I will miss it so much, man. But Robbery is still here, so yeah, I told you. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Well, guys, this was it. That was our final Mindsplice Apparatus Robbery Dimir. I will miss this deck so much. However, even though the Mindsplice Apparatus will be gone, at least we will have the Outrageous Robbery, so maybe we will find a way to cheat a lot of mana and steal our opponent's deck. But for now, one of my favorite types to play the game will be out of rotation, and I honestly will miss it. It feels like part of my soul is just going away, you know. It's the same like Harness Infinity rotated and I couldn't play my graveyard in Golgari. So I hope you enjoyed it. this was a very fun deck. I hope it was a very fun video as well. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you to all the patrons that allow us to have all this fun with Mindsplice Apparatus Robbery. And some of you guys asked for one last time with Mindsplice Apparatus, and because of this video was created. Thank you for all the support, and yeah, I hope you had great fun, and see you guys tomorrow.